Across the globe we're shining bright, telling stories that feel so right. From every culture, every place, we're building love, we're sharing grace. Oh, we see the beauty in every soul. Together we're stronger, making us whole. Legacy lives in all that we do. Mogul TV, it starts with you. Mogul TV, we're changing the game. One voice, one heart, one name. Streaming hope, shining through. A better world for me and you. Mogul TV, where we belong. Our stories live, our hearts stay strong. Mogul TV, we're changing the game. One voice, one heart, one name. 52 countries, love on display. Breaking boundaries every day. Feel the rhythm, feel the vibe. Mogul TV keeps hope alive. Mogul TV, changing the game, changing the game. One voice, one heart, one name. Streaming hope, shining through. A better world for me and you. Mogul TV, where we belong. Our stories live, our hearts stay strong. Mogul TV, changing the game. Mogul TV, one voice, one heart, one name. Mogul TV. I used to pour from a cup.
Most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The black woman. Respected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
Finally breathing free, loving this one. Mogul TV. Mogul TV. Mogul TV. Mogul TV.
Hello, welcome, y'all. Listen, I am Tamika Chapman, and I am excited to be here tonight to bring you all the Show Up Confidence Summit. Yes, it is all about taking your confidence to another level. That's really what it's all about. Helping you learn how to tap into your confidence, how to show up in it, in spite of all of the things that's going on around you, in spite of all the chaos that's happening, the distractions that's happening all around you. I want you to learn how to show up. And so that's what this summit is all about. I'm excited that Mogul TV Global Network is presenting the Show Up Confidence Summit. And this is a summit that's going to be all month long. So every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific, right? We got you covered. Just tap in, join in, tap in, okay? Join in to the Show Up Confidence Summit. Each Monday, we're going to have a different speaker. Tonight, we have the beautiful Alicia Sear, who's going to be speaking to us tonight. And I'm excited for you all to just learn exactly what it is that she's going to be sharing. So if you don't mind, just do us one quick favor. Share this out. Click the link down below and share this broadcast. If you don't mind, appreciate you. Take all of about 10 seconds. Share it to your page or to your group page or to another group page that you may be in that needs to hear a good message, a good word. So we're gonna kick this off with just sharing a little bit, being a little bit transparent about confidence and how we've learned to tap into our own confidence, right? I know for me, first before hey Alicia,
Hello.
completely just bypass everything with her, y'all. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely amazing. I'm excited. Um,
Yes.
I'm excited to be here. I think it's going to be a really, really good conversation. Not that I believe it, I know it's going to be a good conversation, and I'm excited for what it is that we get to do.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
just a quick personal story about confidence. I know that we not everybody show up full of confidence, right? I think confidence is a learned thing, but I believe
Mhm.
that confidence starts at home. Uh,
Yes.
how you are raised, how you're talked to, how you are taught to believe in yourself, and all of the things that you have going on. So for me, I always say that I've always been a confident girl. Okay, I've had some good pouring into me that's allowed me to one love who I am, even in moments when I didn't like myself, right? But also understand that just because I'm going through a thing does not mean that I shouldn't believe in myself, or just
Right.
because people don't support me, don't mean that I shouldn't believe in myself. Like I
Right.
believe in myself so much, I'm gonna show up even when nobody
Yes.
else does. Show nobody else don't have to show up. I'm gonna show up for me, right? Um, and that's kind of like with the network, with Mogul TV Global Network. That was a moment of me stepping all the way into my confidence because that wasn't something that I had somebody telling me how to do or what to do with it. It
Hmm.
was more of it's time for me to step out. It's time for me to
Yes.
step out, be bold in my
Yes.
confidence, right? Regardless of who shows up, regardless of who believes in it, I'm just gonna do it. And
Right.
here we are, what 5 years, almost 5 years later, still
Woo-hoo.
I like to say that we are the little engine that could, right?
And did.
And did, and still doing. Like that's the confidence we have.
Yes.
So, um, one of the things this is a conversation I want us to start off with, Alicia, is here's a pain point. Most people never share their message because they're terrified of judgment.
Mm.
They're terrified, like shaking in their boots, okay?
Right.
Terrified of
Good.
judgment. And it's not it's not judgment day. So
Right.
why do you think they're so terrified? What are your
You
thoughts?
Um, been there, done that. Afraid of what people are going to think of me, afraid of what they are going to say, how they're going to portray me. Been there, done that. But let me tell you, when confidence got boosted, baby, it did get boosted. So now I'm owning every room that I walk into, and that's just that. Um, and when I give my spiel, I'll talk more about how my confidence leveled up. So yeah, I had to level up my confidence because worrying about what others think, that's letting people live rent free in your mind.
Right, right,
Because they're gonna say it and be over it. And then you're gonna be dealing with it. You're gonna be living with it. Well, she thought this and he thought that. Well, yeah, no. Get it out. Let it go. Let it go.
let it go, let it go. So here's a statement that I came across. It said that 92% of people die with their messages still inside of them.
Mm,
I
wow.
mean, 92% of people die with their messages still inside of them.
Hmm.
And that's hurtful,
It is.
right? That they didn't feel confident or comfortable and confident
Mhm.
enough to share. They didn't
Right.
feel like they would be able to be heard. So
Hmm.
we don't know what the reasons are, right? Um,
Right.
but I do know that all that changes tonight.
It changes tonight. And not to make this a counseling session or anything like that, but growing up, people say be heard, be seen and not heard. So they were on hush hush. I
Right.
can't tell anybody about this. I don't have anybody to really back me up with it because yeah, they don't know. They don't know. So yeah, it could be a lot of stuff, but we are going to let you all out there know how to level up confidence, how to walk in it boldly, and just appreciate where you are in this season.
Right. I love that. So as I think back, as I think back about my journey with Mogul TV, think back, okay. But as I think back to my journey when I first made the decision to create Mogul TV Global Network,
Mhm.
um, did I do it scared? Yep. Did I do it unsure? Yep. Right. But I will tell you, there's a why. I had a why behind it, and
Mhm.
that was the thing that made me confident enough to just pull the plug and go for it.
Yeah.
Um, I saw so much depression. I
Mhm.
saw so much despair. I saw so much chaos, so much disappointments just in the world, and I'm just
Mhm.
like, there has to be a way. There has to be a way to help people, to get them to see something better, to offer a light to people. Because I mean,
Right.
everybody's just darkness. It was just so much
Right.
darkness just everywhere. And I was just like, okay, God, what can I do? What should I be doing at this moment? And the opportunity was just there of this is your next step. This
Yeah.
is your next step. Create a platform where you can own your voice. Create a platform where you can partner with others to own their voices. And so now you all are a collective.
You're
And
right.
that's really, the vision behind Mogul TV Global Network is creating a network within a network, right? We
Mhm.
work
That's
together,
good.
we support each other, we show up for each other,
Mhm.
and we also hold each other accountable, right?
Yes.
And so that was the vision for Mogul TV. And I am glad to say that anyone that has ever come on to Mogul TV, that is the experience that I hope that they received while being a part of us. And those that are here with us, still rocking with us from day one or
They-
coming on right now, baby, you're in a good position and we're excited about it. We are totally excited. Um, Mogul TV, I see it as the vehicle for voices,
that's good.
voices to the
Yeah.
world. That's what Mogul TV is. So I'm going to say this, that, and I wrote it down to make sure I don't forget exactly what I wanted to say, but many people have an idea and a desire, but they never take the first step because one,
Mm.
they believe it's too hard, or it's something they believe it's something like that is for not for people like me. But I want people to understand, if people can get on reality TV and act a fool over
Come on.
nothing,
Over nothing.
you have a message inside of you. And I want to make sure that we offer you the opportunity to share the message within you. I want you to be
Right.
a part of the 8%. We are a part of the 8%. And I want you to join us to being part of the 8%, that you don't die with your message within you. You now have an opportunity to share your message, right? So we'll share more about that later on in tonight's live stream, because we're live. Listen, I haven't
Yeah.
been in a minute. I'm so excited. I am really excited.
I
But
am as well.
so, as you all know, we are in the middle of Black History Month. Black History Month. And not that we should only celebrate Black history during the month of February, because I believe that it is our history. And so we should be talking about it every day, especially if you have kids, younger kids, older kids, middle school kids, doesn't matter. I think that we should be celebrating and honoring Black history every day,
Right.
especially in a time right now when when not that it seems, but when Black history is being erased right in front of our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to take this moment for our Black History moment, right? And spotlight someone from history that I think we all are. Well, no, not everybody know about her, but you're gonna learn about it tonight.
You're
Okay,
gonna learn a day.
you're gonna learn a day. All right, so who do we have here? We have the amazing Miss Annie Malone. Oh, hold on. We're going to come back to you, GW. We have the amazing Annie Malone. Annie Malone built a groundbreaking hair care empire by centering Black beauty, health, and entrepreneurship. But just as powerful as her business success was her commitment to lifting others, creating jobs for Black women, investing in education, supporting churches and institutions, and building Plural College as a hub for learning, culture, and community in St. Louis. As the first Black woman to become a multimillionaire, Ms. Malone used her wealth to give back quietly, consistently, and generously. Her legacy lives on in places like the Annie Malone Children and Family Service Center in the city she never stopped supporting. So this is our Black History moment for today. But it doesn't stop there. It don't stop right here. Like we all know Madam C.J. Walker, right? And from what
Right.
oh, Madam C.J. Walker took Miss Annie Malone's product. But here's the thing: they both had confidence. They both showed up in their confidence. Annie Malone, when she created this and became a multimillionaire as the first Black woman to do so. And then
Wow.
Madam C.J. Walker, when she took it and put her own level of confidence walking all the way up in that thing and became also a multimillionaire herself. So here we have two amazing women who took an idea and ran with it. They
Mm.
showed up confident in their business model. They showed up confident. And that is the exact same confidence that I want us to have, right? So here's this thing, Alicia. Here's this thing. I've heard it so many times of, well, I'm not going to do that because such and such is doing that. Or
Mm.
I'm not going to do this because I saw somebody over there doing it. I don't want them to think I'm trying to copy them. Like, what do we have to say about that?
You know, to each his own. And it's not to say I want to outshine this one or outshine that one, but I am known for creating my own table. Um, and especially when I'm not invited to that table. So I'm known for that. Business Minded Babes brunch. And I mean, that wasn't anything that I was seeing people, do. But I created that, stepped out in confidence, and created that. So yeah, it's not about outshining the next, but if you have a plan to do so, if God gives you that, and we're going to hit on that too, if God gives you that go ahead, that green light to say, hey, go ahead and plan this program, run it like this, and, boss up, then by all means go, because that's the voice you want to be listening to.
Right.
And that's how I feel about that. That's all I got.
I love it. I love it. It's a whole thing of anybody can do it,
Anybody,
right?
anybody.
As long as it's not trademark. Let me put that disclaimer out there, right? But I would say that if you have an idea just because it's like somebody else's, how many loaves of bread are there in the grocery store,
Come on
right? There's a lot of companies who sell light bread for those of my for my country cousins, right? How many how many companies sell light bread?
and you in the stove filling on top of everyone.
Right. Trying to see which one's the softest one.
Yeah.
So if there can be multiple brands that sell the same product,
Mm-hmm.
who's to say that you can't go out here and do it, right?
Right.
It's all about your take on it, your spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you bringing to the table with it, right?
Right.
So I want you to get ready to show up confident. I want you to get ready to believe more in yourself than you believe in the skeptics that's speaking unlife into you, right? Unalivement into you. I want you to step boldly into your purpose. I want you to think about what it is that you're looking to do. So Gerard says, with that mindset, no one would be doing anything. Exactly. It's okay to put your own spin on something that's already being done. That goes for podcasting, restaurants, or anything else. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
How many podcasts, speaking of, how many podcasts have we seen about relationships? How many podcasts have we seen about business,
Right.
right?
Right.
Everybody has their own take on that topic, and it's okay, and that's what you should do. You should bring your, your knowledge, your expertise, your passion behind a thing
Mhm.
to the table with whatever it is that you are doing.
Right.
So thank you for that, Gerard. Appreciate you. So again, as you're tuning in, I would love if you all would share the broadcast. We're getting ready to hear from Alicia Sills here in a few seconds. But if you don't mind, share the broadcast. Share it with somebody who may need to hear good words tonight. But we're talking about showing up confident, and that's what this is all about.
Mhm.
So without further ado, we're going to introduce Alicia Siv. Alicia Siv, she's going to be speaking to us about showing up confident in your purpose, with your calling. Okay. So, y'all get ready to hear a good word. I'm excited. Alicia, are you ready?
I'm ready. And yeah, I'm ready. As
All
ready as gonna be.
right. All right. So, as Gerard Ware always say, honey, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, everybody. I am so um happy to be here on tonight. I am so grateful for this opportunity to be able to come before you guys and speak to you about purpose and confidence. Anyone who knows me knows I'm big on purpose. I love purpose. I gotta have it. And so anyone who's connected to me, you gotta be in yours too, because we ain't gonna sit right if I'm in it and you're not, or if you in it and I'm not. It's just not gonna gel. It's not gonna gel. So we have to be living our best life in purpose. So for me, purpose, I always say when I'm living purpose, I thrive. I am able to see myself going in the direction that God has for me. I'm able to um, pour into others. Yeah, so let's talk about purpose and confidence. Purpose and confidence. So, a couple of years ago, not a couple of years ago, it's been more than a few years ago, I visited a church. It was Martin Luther King's church in Atlanta, and they had him playing over the speaker. And one thing that he said during that whole speech that stuck with me was, if you don't know your purpose, you ought to be seeking God. And that stood with me. So I share that with everyone that I come in contact with. If you don't know your purpose, that's the first step. You need to seek God. Seek God, question him. What is it that you would have me do today, God? Lead me in the direction that you would have me to go. Give me the words that you would have me to say, right? So knowing your purpose is knowing God. And for me, I don't tell everybody, okay? But I've told a few people. I didn't experience my real life experience with God until I was in my grown stages, okay? I went through the process of sitting on a bench. I got off the bench. And just a transparent moment, seeing the other kids get off the bench. But as a child, you don't fully understand the power of God and the magnitude of what he can do for life until you actually have that experience with him. Now, I'm not saying that I'm the only one that didn't have the experience at a young age. Maybe you didn't have that experience either. But when I tell you, when I encountered him in my grown years, I've never been the same. Never been the same. So seek God in everything that you do, and I can guarantee you he will direct your path. Okay. So I have a scripture that I want to share. And it's speaking on confidence, but it all ties in. Your purpose ties in with your confidence, because when you're walking in purpose, you're walking in God's will for your life. You are walking with God. He's walking with you. And when we are in God, God gives us that confidence, that bold confidence that he has. We are made in his image, right? So everything that we are like him, his love, his grace for other people, being able to pour into other people. That all comes from God. And it says Ephesians 3:12, in whom we have boldness and access with confidence by the faith of him. So that's another word, faith. It all ties in together. When you have faith in God to deliver you your purpose, to deliver your hand-picked purpose, you can show up confident. Okay, you can show up confident when you have faith that God is just your everything. And that, I was having a conversation with some friends the other day. I said, I love my husband, I need him, but I need Jesus Christ more. And it was a conversation that we was having, but it stands true. I need Jesus Christ more. So with God, I have purpose. With God, I have that belief, that faith, and I know that he's going to allow me to show up confident, walk bold in him, walk through every door that he opens in my stilettos. Come on, somebody. How many out there walking through every open door in your stilettos? Yeah, that's my thing. I love it. I love it, love it. So when you have purpose, when you have faith, you get a chance to walk boldly in your confidence. And show up scared. Show up scared. I get nervous every time I go live. Every time I go live, I get nervous. And an older lady once told me, she said, that's fine, be nervous. It keeps you humble. And it's not that I want to appear more than what I am, or appear to be to know it all, because what I do know, I've gotten it through God. He's downloaded some things, he's poured into me, and that's just me having that relationship that I get to have with him, that you can have with him, and you can walk boldly in your confidence. Show up consistently. It takes. And look, you are listening to a person. I didn't always show up consistently. I did not. And that's the honest to God truth. I did not. But it took me seeing things that I was losing to say, okay, I don't want to lose this. Because when you are in God's will and you don't carry out that will, it tends to fade away. And you don't want that. You do not want that. So show up, keep showing up. I say all the time, it's not about the numbers, it's about the impact, it's about the message. So go ahead, you give your message the best you know how. Allow God to walk you through that thing and show up, because people are waiting. People are waiting to hear from you. Show up, take God along with you, and be bold. Be bold about it. Be bold. Create your table. God once told me, just because there's a seat at the table doesn't mean that you should be sitting. I used to get in my feelings when I didn't get invited, y'all. I would get in my feelings, and that's another thing. Looking at what others are doing, and I want to do, I want to be a part of that. Well, you're not always invited to go out to the playground. Sometimes you get in trouble in class and you don't get to go on a merry-go-round. Take it, because you got to be seated. So with that, after you're seated, you can now catch up to what you missed out on. And that's creating your own lane. That's what I do. I do that very well. I create my own lane. But in this particular season of life, when I tell you God has had me in a season of obedience and resourcefulness with my purpose, because my purpose is to serve others. And y'all, I've been serving people that have hurt me. I've been serving people who have let me down. I've been in God's will for my life, okay? And I'm not salty about it. I'm just happy to be used by him. So in my obedience and my season of resourcefulness, I'm still walking in my purpose. I'm showing up boldly. So I'm very confident in what he has instructed me to do. And that's what this is about, being confident, but make sure that you seek God in all that you do, because you don't want to be on that merry-go-round anyway. You don't want to be going round and round and round and just, not able to get off. You're stuck. So seek God in everything. And I don't want to quote the Bible because I'm pretty sure I will mess it up, but it says something about seek God in all that you do. He will direct your paths, but everything that you're asking for will be added unto you. If you know the word, you know what scripture I'm talking about. Go read it. I'm going to read it after I get off of here. But yeah, so be bold in the person that God has created you to be. Your mindset, don't sit on it. When you sit on your purpose, you sit on God. That makes sense. You sit on the blessings that He has in store for you. So you have to show up. You have to show up, and keep showing up regardless of who's watching. Keep showing up, y'all. I'm getting ready to host a business-minded babes brunch in Natchitoches, Louisiana, and I pray to God people show up. But if they don't, guess who's gonna be in the building? Alicia will. I sure will, because I'm carrying out an assignment from Him, and I know deep in my heart that those who do show up are the ones that need to be there. So I'm being obedient. And that's why I get to walk boldly in my confidence. And I pray to God that this has helped somebody say that they want to be a little more confident. But, seek God, seek Him in everything. Where will He have you go? What will He have you say? Who will He have you say it to? Seek Him. And I guarantee you, He will direct your paths. So, yeah, that's it. Showing up, show up, and don't worry about the rest, because God, He's gonna order your steps. You on mute?
Of course, I would be on mute. Of course,
y'all, I was doing so good. She had to take me off.
She was about to preach, y'all. She was about to go into straight preacher mode. Let me stop.
They said,
I love that.
All her business. It's not telling all my business. It's about being transparent. Because people can smell your ish.
Right.
They smell the lies. They smell the fakery,
the putting on,
the foolery. They smell it.
Right.
So why not just tell the truth?
Exactly.
Be truthful, transparent. Yeah. Now don't be telling everybody else's business. Tell your business.
And I mean, that's the easiest way to attract people to you, is to be authentically yourself, right? And I think that once you get to a point of being authentic, that means that you're confident within yourself, right? Because there's no way that you can share your story without having some confidence within you, right? So listen, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Thank y'all for being here. And anyone who catches the replay, we hope that, the message tonight that Alicia shared on showing up confident in your purpose, bless your heart. But Alicia, I got some questions. Bless your little heart. When you talked about you coming into your confidence, how did it feel when you realized your confidence?
Let me tell you, I was going to sleep, waking up, eating, doing all the things throughout the house just to do it all over again. I was living, but I was not thriving. I was just living. But when I got a taste of purpose, when God said, you should be doing this, this is what I want you to be doing, this is what I need you to do, I came alive. And, it's been times I've dropped the ball. I have. But the best thing about dropping the ball is picking it back up. And, if it's a rubber ball, it's going to bounce back to your hands. So you got to be able to catch, okay? Because God said, nah, you ain't going to drop this. You're going to pick it back up. So I felt empowered. I felt like I was somebody, because me just, living, doing the same thing over and over, but um, not making a change in the world, or not interacting with anybody. It was just like in a dark hole.
Right.
And I was still going to church. I was praying and things of that sort, but it wasn't the same as me actually encountering him and him giving me those words. This is what you should be doing. So, yeah, I'm alive.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. So here's the next thing. Before we get to a couple of comments here. Listen, if y'all have any comments, we would love to hear your takeaways. We would love to hear your thoughts on you activating your confidence, right? What does confidence look like to you? How does confidence show up in your life? As a matter of fact, share a challenge with us. When was a time where you felt that you weren't as confident as you would like to be to go towards a thing, right? Let us know in the comments here. So here's the question, Alicia. What do you do when you don't feel confident? Like, you've gone through the process of realizing all I got to do is tap into my confidence. It's right there. It's like that double dutch moment, right? I'm about to jump in there in a minute, right? And then you get over there and you start doing the things you're like, yep, I'm bold, I'm confident. So you're speaking all this into your life. But what happens when you're really just not confident? What happens?
I would say the best thing is make sure, because we have it in our head, well, I can do this by myself. I can do this. That's God put people on this earth to assist us with the things that we need assistance with. So I think getting out of that mindset and getting around like-minded people, and not so much like-minded that they are stuck too, but like-minded that they can push you forward when you get stuck, or when you feel like, what am I supposed to do now? Remind you of what God told you, that you need that group of people around you. So find your posse. Yeah.
She said posse. Now that's the word I ain't heard in a minute. Listen, don't be on here Asian people, okay? All right, before we get to the last question that was not even a question, but it's a statement. Before we get to that, I want to go to the comments real quick. So we know we got Gerard Ware in the house. Thank you so much for always showing up. Of course, he said, "Hey, ladies, come on over to Mogul TV." Okay. Who else? He also we showed the comment that he had there. Coach Kimmy B is in the house. Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach Kimmy B. How are you? Thank you for joining us tonight. Rod said, "Seek God." This is when you were doing your sermon. Okay. Yeah.
And that's the best advice. That is the best advice that I can give. Seek God, and He's gonna pour everything that you need into you.
Right.
Yeah.
We had Celsius. I'm sorry. Go ahead on.
No, I was just gonna say, remove the middleman, because you don't need the middleman.
Right.
A lot of people, oh Jesus, religion teaches us, sometimes some religions, you got to hear from you got to hear from God through the pastor. No, you have a direct line to God yourself.
Right.
You go to God, and because your pastor can't live your purpose for you.
Right.
And don't be dismayed or discouraged by them coming to you and asking you, well, did God tell you that? Because I've been there, done that. Did God tell you that? Look, sir. Look, sir. You weren't there. Remove the middleman when you are seeking God. And don't have your friends or your posse pray for you, but God is gonna speak to you about what your purpose is. And I think sometimes we get it twisted with the prophecies. People prophesy to us and they say things, and then it aligns with what we've got going on, but at the end of the day, we still have to hear from God ourselves. Right. So Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Seek God for you. Okay. We had the sauciest come through. Hey, the sauciest.
Yes. That's my newest buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate you coming through. All right, so Gerard says, show up and dance when you get there. Give it
Hey.
true effort, right?
In my stilettos.
He also said, preach, preacher.
I be trying to let Jesus use me.
And so Kimmy B said, this is a good and powerful message. So thank you, Alicia. Thank you for sharing how to show up confident in your purpose, in your calling, right? So the last thing is something that you said, and I wrote it down because I'm just like, ooh, I like that. Just because there's a seat at the table, don't mean you should be sitting at the table. Ooh. Listen, I need to get that printed. I need to put that on something and sell it, because there's a lot of people sitting at tables they should not be sitting at.
Look.
They saw that empty seat.
That's what God told me. Just because there's a table and the seat is empty does not mean that you should be sitting at that table.
I love that.
So when he gives instruction, y'all, listen carefully and take heed.
Right. So we got Gerard here. He says, I like that you said you will show up to your assignment even if no one else does.
Absolutely.
To me, that's an example of faithfulness, because it's not always ideal. So in those instances, you can craft your skill set and create a new target audience. Come through with the business. You better come through, business coach. I like that. So this has been really good, and I appreciate everybody that joined us. And for those of you who are catching the replay, we definitely hope that you get some good takeaways from tonight's conversation. At the end of the day, again, the message is just show up. Show up confident when you show up. And even if you're not confident, show up, okay? And that activates your confidence.
Absolutely.
Even like going live on Facebook. If you're not confident, just click on go live and
go
live. Your confidence will show up. It will. I'm going to share this. I said this to Alicia, I think a couple of days ago. I remember when I first started going live on Facebook, it was me and a lady named Kaisha. She's out of Canada. We created this Facebook talk show back in 2018, 2019, called A Pound of Perseverance. Okay, listen, you couldn't tell us nothing you couldn't tell us we wasn't doing it on Facebook Live with the talk show. Listen, I had the worst internet. It wasn't even internet. It was internet. It was the worst internet. It was the worst. There was a lag time. We couldn't match up the words. It was not ideal, right? But what happened? We did it anyway. We kept showing up every Wednesday at 8 p.m. We kept showing up.
That's dedication.
Right. And then what happened? We had so many people showing up, tuning in to us, watching us, sharing this. And I'm just like, what? People actually watching this stuff? They're actually sharing this out. Like, what? We were so super doggone surprised, because the quality of what we were presenting just wasn't at the level that I really wanted it to be. But because we had a good message that we were sharing, because we were passionate about what we were sharing about a pound of perseverance. All you need is a pound of it, right? All you need is a pound of perseverance to keep going, And so again, it's all about just showing up, because your confidence begins to kick in. And that's exactly what happened. For me, confidence kicked in when the technology didn't. Okay. But anywho, so listen, we thank you all for tuning in tonight to the kickoff of the Show Up Confidence Summit. Thank you, Alicia Seal, for
thank you
message on showing up confident in our purpose and what that looks like. And the last thing that I just want you all to do for me, if you don't mind, go to your Roku Go to your Amazon Fire TV. Go to your TV if you don't have one of those smart TVs. Just go to your TV to the little remote that you have and download Mogul TV on the Roku or Amazon Fire TV. That's what I need you to do. I need you to go and download Mogul TV, the Mogul TV app on Amazon Fire TV and or Roku. Matter of fact, you got both of them. Download on both of them because you can't go wrong. And so we have some amazing things coming up for the rest of the month, and we're super duper excited about it. Every Monday at 7 p.m., we will have another amazing presentation by another amazing partner for the Show Up Confidence Summit. Next week we got Gerard Ware. Next week, we got Gerard Ware.
Woo, woo!
Next week, we got Gerard Ware. Right? So I'm excited for what it is that he'll be bringing to us for the Show Up Confidence Summit. And this is not the end, y'all. We are just getting started. It's the beginning of 2026. Y'all already know there's a lot of stuff getting ready to happen in 2026 over here with Mogul TV and over here with Tamika. So get ready. And just get ready to tune in to us next Monday. But tune in all month long. We got some good, amazing Black History moments, some good, amazing show spotlights on the network, some conversations getting ready to happen that you didn't think was going to happen. I'm super excited about that. So just stay tuned in to Mogul TV. Follow us at Mogul TV Global on all social platforms. And don't forget to go download Mogul TV on Amazon Fire TV and Roku. Again, thank you, Alicia. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for your yes. I do.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Across the globe we're shining bright, telling stories that feel so right. From every culture, every place, we're building love, we're sharing grace. Oh, we see the beauty in every soul. Together we're stronger, making us whole. Legacy lives in all that we do. Mogul TV, it starts with you. Mogul TV, we're changing the game. One voice, one heart, one name. Streaming hope, shining through. A better world for me and you. Mogul TV, where we belong. Our stories live, our hearts stay strong. Mogul TV, we're changing the game. One voice, one heart, one name. 52 countries, love on display. Breaking boundaries every day. Feel the rhythm, feel the vibe. Mogul TV keeps hope alive. Mogul TV, changing the game, changing the game. One voice, one heart, one name. Streaming hope, shining through. A better world for me and you. Mogul TV, where we belong. Our stories live, our hearts stay strong. Mogul TV, changing the game. Mogul TV, one voice, one heart, one name. Mogul TV. I used to pour from a cup.
most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The black woman. Respected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.